Hello everyone, it's Nathan Lepats. We're about to stream some Esper Doomsday with Clog, who's an Italian player who plays this deck. Clog, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Gog. Hi, everyone.
Not many people here yet, but I'll post this on YouTube later, and I'm sure people will show up later in the stream when we get playing. We're having a little bit of mic issues from Clog's side, but hopefully it's not too big of an issue, and people can try to help if there is an issue. You want to go over this deck quickly?
Sorry.
Clog, do you want to go over the deck list quickly?
Yes. So I first did this as per list by checking your first build, which you made for one, and I really like the idea of the orange chance, mainly because I don't really like playing these cards against Ragavan. I still think these cards are one of the best option because the anti-disruption give you so many information, so something really precious. But uh, between various possibilities you have with splashing different colors, the white is the thing I think works better with the actual meta. So we are. I cut the ideas unbound, of course, playing consider and deep analysis, and we have a cyber package for leagues with ley lines, a lot of stuff to cyber against control builds.
Mm-hmm. So
Lead
why
to
so why do we have discard spells in the sideboard?
We have discussed spells in December because I really like the option to swap them with daisies against the control matchups because daisy is not really performant in those matchups.
Sure, that makes sense.
And the thing is, they may expect we board daisies out. They may not expect that, so they will always be in the mood of playing around days in some time. So it's a really strong sideboard option.
Yeah, that's
In my,
reasonable. I just
in my
wanted to.
opinion.
It's
I said that, of course, just for leagues because we will face
yeah.
probably Granny.
We're basically playing ley lines for leagues. I think both of us agree that they're probably not correct for like bigger events, but in leagues there's a ton of reanimator, oops all spells, and other nonsense that you just kind of want ley lines for. Just like it might be overkill, but it's kind of worth it. Hi Gigio. Uh, we're having Gigio. I think you're Gigio says ciao Luca. Okay, we'll get into a league here and talk as we go. I don't know if you do you have chat open as well or not, because you won't be able to see chat from my screen. Here.
Sorry.
If you have if you have like two monitors or something, you can put my chat on the other monitor, just mute it in the background. Because like my stream, when I'm screen sharing here, I'm not gonna have my chat in front of me. Like my chat's on my other screen right now. But make sure to mute the stream in the background. Yeah, there's definitely audio overlap going on. We're aware of that. It's on his end, and I don't know how to fix it.
Okay,
Uh,
just need to.
geez, here's where our ley lines come in. We're against oops all spells here. So, hi there. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. We're against oops all spells. Yeah, the audio's really crap. I agree. All this, I think. That looks
Yes.
keepable. By the way, we're very, very likely against oops all spells. 50% chance that it's D&T, but I think it's very likely oops all spells.
This is definitely.
Yeah, so what are we bottoming here? At days?
Yeah.
And there's a chance we die this game, but like after post board we just fillet lines. So I know this player plays oops a lot. They're on the Discord, so
Okay.
They're also saying I'm so unlucky in my league. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, okay, there you go. Dark Ritual, sure.
Yeah.
I
It
usually
was
don't.
a good
I
idea
u-
to
No, you're not supposed to counter rituals versus oops generally. I think we pitched Ponder.
yes, yes.
Do you have the Pact? Do you have the Pact? Oh shit. Opponent thought it was a mirror match. That's funny. They thought it was a mirror match. Just top deck Doomsday. Easy. Come on, deck. I was not expecting that, lol. Streaming.
So
Just cast PT, right? Okay, they're dead now. Okay, they're dead now. Do you ponder first or not?
no, no, no.
You do not? Okay.
If you miss land, that will be horrible.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to miss the land drop. Alright, what do we make a pile of here? Is it just like whatever a standard pile is?
You can just go with a brainstorm pile. It will be fine. They have no reaction at all.
Okay.
If you need to play a discard, they will take
So
you one card. But
to clarify, I'm quite bad at doomsdaying. What does the pile need to be? Is brainstorm Oracle? Do we need you need an LED in the pile and a cycler?
From the top to the bottom, you want to have a brainstorm, LED,
Yeah.
street right, Oracle, and the last card can be whatever you want.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really
We're
matter.
gonna draw brainstorm for turn and then I guess another wraith is fine. So we bottom.
Brains? Okay, see. Yeah, yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Bottom
one.
right.
Okay, okay. But
Well, I guess we can empty our pile if we feel like it. Right?
there's chance to empty a pile with consider maybe. Oh, maybe it would be correct.
I mean, we can empty with this pile too, right? Like if I just top a street wraith over a brainstorm, I can just empty the pile, right?
Yes, maybe, but I feel more confident so playing. So if in a situation like this where you have your victory, I won't think about emptying my pile. I will just reconduct me to precise patterns. So I want. I don't know. I don't want to think too much. Okay.
Okay. So what does the pile have to look like? You have to have brainstorm or a wraith on top of the pile, so we go. Oh jeez, I hate piling in Doomsday. It pisses me off. So Oracle can be on the bottom, right?
No, right needs to be on the bottom.
Wraith.
Wraith needs to be on the bottom.
What if we? But what? We could put a wraith on top of our pile and then wraith into the brainstorm to draw the whole deck, right?
If you put Wraith on the pile and you draw brainstorm, you would end the game with one card in your deck.
Okay, whatever. I'm confused, but it's okay. So wait, I guess this pile. There's no way of emptying with this pile.
No, with this pile, there's no. With brainstorm pile, you can empty it just by putting a consider in your pile. But as I said,
so you put a wraith on the bottom. Then what do you want?
Right on the bottom. Oracle.
Oracle. LED cycler. Brainstorm.
Oracle cycler.
Yeah, something like that. I technically did it slightly wrong, but the brainstorm I'll draw them all anyway, so it's fine.
That probably they have no interaction.
No, they won't. Not from here. Okay, so now we put back that and the Oracle. Right? I didn't screw this up, did I? Hold priorities, cycle.
Yes.
Make blue. Do the thing. Okay, we did it. Who is pinging the crap out of me?
Probably it was more
Correct to do a consider line, technically.
correct was to pile with consider, since they could have played black mana source and no double discard. There was no chance. So
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So I don't hate overboarding against oops. I just want anything that does anything versus them. These are also really good against oops if we get a turn. I suspect what happens here is we put a ley line in play and they concede though. So how do you want to cut in this matchup?
You cut consider. Deep analysis of package. Rates you can cut at least 2, maybe 2 petals you can cut.
Yeah. Let's do the other petals. You can probably cut the PT.
Even personal tutors you can probably cut if you feel like
yeah, you just really want to have your hands set up basically.
We are the control player here, so
yeah, I agree with that.
We are back in the future, so you can't really do anything.
I think the audio's really bad. Yeah, they're dead. Good game. Good game. Yeah, they're dead.
Maybe
good game.
I turn on push to talk.
What?
It can help if I turn on push to talk, maybe, so I can mute myself.
Maybe.
While
Yeah,
I'm not talking.
Yeah, that might work better. They mulled a 5. We're gonna open 2 ley lines in the forest and you're dead. I'm sorry, Alpha. My opponent's name on Discord is Alpha. I'm sorry, buddy. He'll watch this afterward, I'm sure. He thought this was a mirror match, so I'm sorry, opponent. Whose ley lines beat each other? Sorry. Sorry. Cast a pedal, okay. Thoughtseize is dead. I think I shuffle these. I think I shuffle these. That's fine. The Thoughtseize was off because of the Sanctity, so I think just shuffling those is fine. That's not bad. I don't love casting this Brainstorm here. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. If we whiff, it's kind of not great, but...
I think it's fine. We can find white sources. It's not bad.
So you want to cast it?
I would.
Okay. That's not good, but that's alright. We'll just dig through that eventually. I kind of like waiting with that Brainstorm like at least one more turn because there's just no rush right now. They're not doing anything. We're not doing anything really that desperately. GG is now out. Yeah. GG is now out. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. This is why you play ley lines at least.
Maybe this is a spot where silence will be better than Oring.
Yeah, maybe. In this deck, yeah. In this deck, you're not really kicking it, so probably. The audio's so choppy, it's so bad. It's hard. It's okay. Don't worry about it. There's not a ton we can do about the audio because he's in Italy and I don't really know how to talk or help with that. I think it's just a matter of either bad speaker, bad headphone mic situation, and it's not exactly easy to fix.
I have nothing for good stream.
Yeah.
I need you. I just read in chat.
That was nasty, Alpha. Yeah, hey Alpha. We opened double. Can you mute for a sec? It's just the audio is really hard to hear. We opened double leyline Force of Will and I was like, oh, let's keep. This is a Grixis control player, I think. Do you keep this? I think this person was on Grix's twin last I saw them. I think you can maul this. kl0gW, do you keep or maul this?
This is the situation where maybe if you're facing a non-blue deck.
We're against what I suspect is Grix's control or Grix's Splinter Twin.
If you suspect Grix's control, we have to mull this.
Yeah. That looks better. Okay, it's not great, but it's better. Bottom the Oracle, keep this. PT's kind of dead as well. They'll be fine. I think the Oracle's worse than PT. Okay. Should I cycle? Actually, I don't hate just casting Dark Red Doomsday here and seeing what happens.
Okay, this is also a situation where if you were playing discards, you could have probably go for a personal tutor for a discard, but this is not the case.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I think just casting Doomsday is fine.
Yes. I'm land petal ritual of the land and Doomsday probably.
Just play around the days in case they play that card.
Cyclones are really precious in this deck because they open up so many possibilities after you cast Doomsday. So I tend to cycle just if I'm searching for something, but we have everything.
Okay, do we resolve? No. Do you cycle now, or do you just wait? Pestermite, I was right, it is twin.
I just seen I'm a bit on a G there. Oh.
Do you cycle to try to find a force or a daze?
Yes, you can cycle.
I got there. Do you force it? Force it now.
So, yes, this is.
Okay, resolve the Doomsday. Oh, nope, don't resolve the Doomsday. Okay. We both have, like, no cards, that's fine.
And we have a Doomsday, so we just really need a land. But the only problem could be if they have a discard, but.
I don't hate taking days and then drawing a land next turn. I guess that doesn't make sense. We don't really want to daze with this hand. So we just take the land and shuffle. Or we could take the land. How do you feel? Like, I think we want the land for sure, but do we want the days as well, or the brainstorm as well?
Yes, we want the land because if we take days, we can't really play days in that turn if they land maybe an Arset or something like this, because we are going back one turn on casting Doomsday. So that's not a really, really efficient thing.
We don't need the days, we just want the land and shuffle afterward.
Maybe it could have been a good idea to put land on the top and just below brainstorm, so we could have drawn the fetch first and then brainstorm. I don't know.
Sure. Not sure I love that, but I think we take. But basically my argument here is: do you want the days or not? Because we can draw the days this turn and then draw fetch, or we can just draw the fetch next turn and try to draw land.
I don't really want. If I get days, I don't want to use this turn anyway. So I think I will be on.
We decide on days on their end step. Yeah, but we could also decide on. Hold up. We could also decide on the, like, if we. Basically, we could keep the days this turn if we have to days like a Narset or something. That's not the end of the world. Like, it's not great, but like. That's my debate is draw the days this turn, skip a land drop, and play the land next turn and have the days anyway. Or find a blind card and keep the. Basically keep the. Because I don't think the days is going to protect our Doomsday, but it might protect something they play on their turn.
These can protect your Doomsday in their turn if they land a piece.
So do you want to oh god, the audio is so bad. Do you want to draw the days or not? Like this turn.
I don't want the days.
Okay, that's fine then.
But instead, I would have put the brainstorm
Brainstorm next. Yeah, that's fine.
in the place of days. You know.
Yeah, I get that. Just a C, right?
Yes, this is correct.
Do you wait now or just slam?
I just seen the chant. I think I want to slam this because if they draw something like two Ratch or any kind of
Yeah, that would be
discard, we
bad for
would
us.
just to.
Had a third
So
force. Holy crap. Okay, well, you have no cards in hand, opponent. Third force pitch deceiver. Okay, fine. It's a good draw for them. What is this, Ponder?
because it was no guarantee for us to see a mana source
Card source,
to.
yeah. Or any mana source, yeah.
This is this was just the correct play. I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, we have Doomsday mana again. That's not a bad draw to blue card to pair with force. I think you let that go. Strix, sure. Not quite, but that hard casts force, I guess. This is a twin. I mean, I'm gonna hard cast days on that.
Yes, that's the use of that.
I don't want them drawing a free card in return. Do you want to cast this? Or do you just cycle it?
Cycle it. Sure.
Doomsday? Not quite. Can't pitch that, we don't have another Oracle. Okay. They have definitely drawn more cantrips than us this game. It's unfortunate. And they already had 3 forces in their opener or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Audio is extremely choppy. The audio is extremely choppy. I guess we could cast Deep Analysis, or we could just take Brainstorm. Brainstorm's probably better. Kind of debating that.
I would. I'm really tempted by right into deep analysis here.
Yeah, I'm tempted too. But then we don't want to draw the Brainstorm. I guess not. You can just shuffle the Brainstorm. We can get I guess another C has to be right. I guess I could get a scrub technically. I can get a scrub technically.
Get scrub. Scrub.
Yeah.
Scrub is the best thing. I think to play deep analysis now is the best thing because in a couple of turns this will be +2 for us. So
Do you flash it back as well now or not?
I wait the next turn. Not
Okay. Guess I could have played the pedal, but I should have played the pedal in case they go twin, like somehow combo me same turn.
The good thing about this situation is that if we draw Doomsday, we can just slam Doomsday after fetching for Tundra, and we can eventually use the chant to time walk there on their turn if we think they have some threat as a permanent.
I kind of think I let them do this. Like they might target Thoughtseize. I guess we can do it in response to what they target.
Uh, I think
Yeah, I
it's
think
fine.
that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine, and I'm glad we waited to play deep analysis for the turn
Yeah.
after.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of
We are
surprised.
also
I'm kind of surprised they took chant there. I wonder if they're just supposed to. So we have to deep analysis now. Target us. Blue.
maybe
Jesus.
no, it's fine.
So we're basically dead here. Mm, I think we are dead here.
Yes, because I have just one oracle. Try to see if we get a brainstorm of the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You could technically brainstorm into the nuts. So do you play out LED now? No, that doesn't work, right? You just cast brainstorm.
Yes, I just cast brainstorm.
Nuts. Dark Crit Doomsday Brainstorm? Something like that? Dark Crit
Yes, something like this.
Cycler.
Technically, it's possible.
Is it even possible though? What is this one? You gonna bolt me? I guess we're getting bolted. We did not get bolted, but we did die. Yeah, that's no outs.
So close, but maybe. No, maybe nothing. No, nothing to do with.
Okay. Grixis control sideboarding. How do you want to sideboard?
This is an hard matchup for us, I think, because they have some control elements and disruption. So anything within disruption is a bit of a problem for us. I would for sure take discards for replacing daisies as in any control matchups.
You want the dazes out for the discard spells.
Yes, I. Cavern of Souls could have been a really good option in this matchup. I mean, we maybe need something like Chain because they may have some permanents which could really threaten our strategy, and they don't have endurance, so this is the good thing. I think for the chain we are on 61.
Yeah.
Okay, 61. I would probably
Cut a pedal.
trim. Yes, cut that. That is fine.
Okay, we'll try that.
mean,
Yeah, what's up?
I usually cap deep analysis, but in this matchup, I don't think it's a bad card.
Thanks for the follow, Brandon. That's a good keep.
Hi, Brian.
Do you cycle first?
No, I'm not gonna cycle. Oh,
It's an awkward hand. Thanks for the follow, Brandon. And audio, we're having a bit of audio issues on Funk's end, so but
I'm sorry for the audio quality.
no problem. Just reminding people. Okay, what do we do with this hand?
I think we have to play personal tutor, because if they play Toadsight on us, this hand could become very worse than.
A little awkward. Quite awkward. Okay. Do we cycle now? You cycle now. No, we're against Grixis Splinter Twin. So
Maybe I'm going to cycle.
Cycle now.
Sorry. I'm going to cycle to see if I can get a blue card.
Mm-hmm. That's not a blue card. I feel like we're supposed to jam anyway. I don't know. You think you'd fetch too? I guess we jam now.
You should probably jam it now, because they have Disco, so that's a problem.
Yeah, they have Thoughtseize and maybe Hymns. I don't really want to play into that.
Worst thing they could have is Flusterstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Probably they have, but
this is probably just a force, but yeah. Safe from days, yeah. Oh, it just resolved? Okay, well that's good for us.
Just to say, it was not a bad, really bad position, because we had two lands, one in the end, and just Doomsday was a very good deck, even if
So what do you want to do with this pile?
Okay, just let me think about this.
No problem. We have 2 C's in play and a fetch in hand. What life do we go to? We go to 9 life after this? Or maybe less than
we
that.
go to 8.
No, we're not playing Cavern in leagues right now. We probably should. We discussed it before the league, but we wanted ley lines in the sideboard. Then we ran into Oopsal spells in round 1, so it kind of paid off a little bit. Even though the matchup's kind of favored. I think Cavern should be in the... Like, we discussed it in our chat before. I think Cavern should be in the deck for, like, challenges and stuff, but for leagues, I'm kind of more comfortable with ley lines. Maybe there's a way to fit both, though. I don't know.
Okay, just we want maybe a blue card to pitch for force. That's probably a thing. We want maybe a Tundra, maybe an Enchant, maybe a Cycler, and
are they Hullbreacher? No, they. Well, we don't know if they have Hullbreacher. I think they're more likely to have Narsets than Hullbreachers in their deck. If they have no Narset at all. So what did you say the pile wants to be?
Maybe Tundra, pick Tundra.
Why Tundra, not a C? Don't we want to put a discard spell in the pile?
I would rather go for Enchant.
Yeah.
While because they are calling on force plus pitch, and this card is not, so if they have double force, it could be a problem. So I will be for Tundra or Enchant, Oracle.
Orm's Chant, Oracle. We put the Tundra in the pile.
Maybe Wraith for sure.
Wraith for sure.
and something to pitch for force, which could probably a days because it's useful even for set.
What did we say? We need a pitch for force.
The pitch for force, I think it could be a days, or maybe even better, a chain of vapor. Even
That's
better.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a really slow pile, right?
I will build this as Thunder on the bottom.
Yeah, I was going to start with that. Tundra goes on the bottom.
Thunder goes on bottom, then Thunder on bottom, then Chain of Vapor.
On the bottom.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, and then Wraith, and then Oracle.
Bit of a miss. Probably. Yes, Oracle, Wraith.
So Chain and then Oracle, Wraith.
The most correct thing probably could have been Thunder on the bot, Orim on the real top, but this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so Thunder on the bottom, then Orim.
Then Orim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Oracle, then Wright, then Chain of Vapor.
Oh, okay, so we draw the force first. Sure. Thanks for the content. No problem, dude. Yeah, this looks correct. Emlyn, I don't know how to say that word. I'm bad with usernames. I'm not that worried about Ragavan from their deck. They look like they're on a very slow Grixis control deck. They literally showed us both Pestermite and Splinter Twin and Baleful Strix and all the other stuff. I think they should be on Ragavan, but I doubt they are, is the thing. Why are they fetching now? Okay. What are you doing? Strix. Yeah, that's fine. Congrats, you've tapped out for a Strix. So we just take the draw. Then we cycle this. Our next card's Oracle, right?
I would definitely go in on this because they are tapped. They can cast Dress Down, for example, which is something they probably have. So just draw Oracle, fetch, and jump.
But we're dead if they now have anything like Double Force or something. But it's too late to reconsider things, so whatever.
But they are tapped, so this is really a good spot. They may have
it stops the red blasts and whatever. Oh, we just win? I'll take my win. They had nothing the entire game? Okay, cool. Well, that worked, I guess. They're also tapped for removal, yeah. That's kind of what I meant by the red blast, but I guess that, yeah, it stops removal in the stack and whatever. It was interesting, they just had nothing.
I was thinking that maybe...
Go ahead.
Maybe we want the Emrakul package, because you can land it without any fear about any disruption in the end. So maybe I would crop a couple of rights for the Sheldon package.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I doubt they're on Wasteland. How do you feel about Fluster in the main? I feel it's super unnecessary. I think Fluster in the side is somewhat reasonable, but I think Fluster in the main is not necessary. Especially on a white build with chats, I just don't think there's any reason to put more dead cards in your deck. Do you agree on that?
Yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so do we want the Shellback Emrakul? It's interesting. It could work against them.
I could...
The other thing is you could just board in the second Oracle. instead of doing this.
Second Oracle it's fine, but I really like it in green matchups. You
Sure.
know, I would prefer
Advanced stuff,
the
yeah.
full package here. Maybe cut a couple of rights, or if you feel the
A
third
couple of
petal
what?
is.
Sorry? A couple of Wraith.
Yes.
Sure. We can try that. That looks very good. That looks very good. I like this one.
Yes, yes.
Oh, you're not doing anything. That's
Now
helpful.
if we draw Sheldon or Emrakul instead of a Psyker, it would be bad.
Mm.
Oh.
Worms is just better. Yeah, Worms is better, or like discard spells is better than playing Fluster. Main deck at least. Flusters could be like I don't want to play cards that are just main dead in every matchup in the main deck of any combo deck really. I don't play Doomsday as much as some of these other guys in chat do, but I play a lot of combo and I don't want Flusters in my main deck of anything I'm playing. Fine if you're not playing white. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. I'm gonna jam.
Yeah, jam.
Don't fluster me, opponent. Do not fluster me, please. You'd rather fluster than discard? That's reasonable. Probably wouldn't play two. Oh, brainstorm. Cool. Are we pitching Ponder or Brainstorm to this force? Oh, never mind. We're not forcing. They're dead. Never mind. They're just very dead. I think we put all of this in the package, right? We have like all the time in the world to like do this all.
I will go for a slow pile anyway because here we have Sheldon and Emrakul. There's no reason if they are really good, they can just keep force and we are dead if we try
I don't really need this land, do I? I don't want to thin my pile, so I don't really want the land because I mean the Shelldock can act as a second blue source anyway. You can take a thought
just
in the pile.
Force of will is something you can.
Yeah, like something like that.
Maybe you can. Why you prefer thought size at on Orin?
Oh, over at Worms?
Overall.
More so that I didn't want to have to Karka's Pedal if I don't have to, but I guess Worms is better technically.
You can take Orim and instead of the
force you take a land, but I don't really want to thin the deck because of the pile we're making.
No, you are right in this situation. Maybe you can just swap Rainbow with something else, but a land could be good since you can fetch and lose another card in the deck. You know.
Yeah, but I don't really think I want to lose cards in the deck with the Emrakul plan. Like, we can put it in there, but I think that's just a dead card to put in there. I think I'm going to put it in, just fine.
Okay, it's fine.
So, Emrakul bottom, Oracle. I mean, we're going to reorder pile anyway. And then, like, these are fine. We'll just draw the land. Yeah, if you fetch, you can't kill with Emrakul. That was my point, basically. I'm bad at explaining that part, but I was worried about decking with Emrakul when I said that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, opponent, do you have Wasteland in your deck? They're like, ah, shit. Okay, put the cards on the bottom in any order. So I exiled the Emrakul under this thing. So, let's see, we want to draw... Doesn't really matter, we have a Brainstorm. I guess Force is the next draw. No, we're casting Emrakul, we don't want the Oracle in hand. Random Stifle is more likely than Wasteland. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna draw the... Oh shit, what did I do? Yeah, okay, I put a card on the bottom. I'm gonna draw the Force.
I would like to. Yes.
How's it going? I'm good. Hey Archon. Host with 44 viewers. Thank you, Archon. That's a big deal. We're about to Emrakul as Grixis control player, and I don't think they're going to appreciate it very much.
I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm drawing Oracle. Oh,
Yes, this works in the opposite way.
Oh, it orders in the opposite way. Oh, that sucks. I play Doomsday. I play Doomsday occasionally, but I have a guest on, so it's helpful. I ordered these pile backwards because this thing orders differently than Doomsday, apparently. I always forget that. Opponent's getting Emrakul, though. I think they're just dead. Yeah, Emrakul's uncounterable. Yeah. Oh, wow, it, like, really orders in the opposite direction. That's really stupid. They're dead. Okay, cool. They're dead. Okay, cool. Okay. We won that. They can tap Emrakul with Pestermite? They could, yeah. But I don't think that just wins, though, because there's, like, still Chat and Force. And Oracle. Yeah, and Oracle. Like, if they do that, I just chant Force and then Oracle. Show people the new list. I mean, it's on the bot, but, like, it's on the bot, but there. That's the list we're playing. So, we're going to talk about that quickly. These ley lines should not be ley lines, but we're playing leagues, and can you mute for a sec? I don't know if that's possible.
If I was...
We're playing leagues, so ley lines are pretty good, but in a competitive meta, I don't think I'd put ley lines in the Doomsday sideboard. It's just, there's so much nonsense in leagues right now. So, like, these could be, like, Cavern of Souls, Prismatic Ending, more Fawns, stuff like that. Maybe Plows, even.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. Why is it? Audio's so bad, it's okay. It's like right in my ear, though. Okay, round 3. Should I play Doomsday into a hateful meta or establish yourself into someone who owns Ragavans? Oh, we're against Kisma. So this is a mirror match. This is definitely Doomsday. They're gonna think I'm on Oops. They probably think I'm on Oops and we're gonna play the Doomsday mirror. Oh, this hand's so awkward these days is with the Scrubland. I think you keep this.
I keep this.
It's so awkward. So awkward. We're in the mirror match is the problem, but nice Scrubland scrub. Yeah. Okay, well they're gonna have a forest too. It's guaranteed because they know I'm on. They think I'm on Oops all spells. Is the worst part about all this. Oh, just do the Doomsday thing. No. Can we draw C? Actually, C doesn't matter. Oh, that's fucking good. That's real fucking good.
Oh my God.
So do we just try to resolve Doomsday here?
I would just try because with the open petal and Orim, we are slightly above if it's not playing white.
No, he's definitely on straight blue-black. So I slam Orim, right? I just Orim's chant now. Miss.
Yes, it's fine.
It's fine, okay. I've heard this matchup isn't just first to resolve Doomsday, there's other stuff to it, but maybe he thinks I'm on test now. He knows I will never play test, though. We can't win next turn unless we get very lucky. They're brainstorming response. That's fine. Wait, that's really good for us. They're cracking their pedal to do that. How about they daze this? If they daze this, then they have a force. They did not daze that. Okay. Okay, well, anyway. Move on with things here. Uh, how do you pile for the mirror match when you don't have a blue source in play? This scrubland's so awkward. Uh, we're gonna be BS days. Blue source and pass. Blue source on top and pass multiple times. Yeah, that's reasonable. I don't hate putting a fetch in the pile then if we're getting the blue source. And then the oracle for sure. And I wish that we had another discard spell. Alright, is there a way we put a discard spell in this pile? Oh, we don't have discard spells in the main deck. That sucks. Orm. And we get one more then. Put chant in. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Prop petal. Yeah, okay. I agree with that. Stack fetch, tundra, chant, oracle, petal, land. Hold up. Prop petal. So stack fetch, tundra. Okay, chat. And kl0gW, help me out on this pile. We want to draw the fetch for turn.
Can you? Okay, so the cool thing is here is also that you can go for brainstorm into chant, which is really important to prevent a win in this next turn.
So this is fine. This pile. We need to fetch, draw fetch into BS, chant to not die. What do you mean to not die? You think we're gonna die, or you think we're gonna deck ourselves? That's what you're saying. So C on the bottom. Then the next don't really, or we want to draw the chant afterward.
We want to be able to also be able to hit petal and oracle with the brainstorm. So I think yes, here you can
click oracle.
Oracle because you can cast it with Scrubland.
We can't cast it with Scrub, right?
You can't cast it, so
doesn't matter, fetch anyway. Okay, that makes sense.
It's fine.
This is quite a slow pile. This scrub was so awkward. Okay. Chose not to shuffle fetch. So how likely are they to try to jam their combo here? Like Esper Doomsday here? Likely, apparently. Thoughtsy is not likely. Okay. Hopefully we don't die. Oh god. Took the brainstorm. Okay. It's not the end of the world. We just try to not fetch now. We try to not fetch. Or do we still fetch? We'll find out. We'll find out. This pile is super weak, but there's not a ton else we can do. Trent is good to draw, don't fetch. Okay. Am I dead? Yeah, am I dead? Why are we playing good combo decks? I don't know. It's a little off-brand, huh? It feels like you're gonna have to fetch. I don't know. We'll see. There's a good chance we are gonna have to fetch. I agree, yeah. Drawing chant. Well, I'm worried we're gonna die this turn. But if I don't think all these lines. I think not all the kill lines. I think some of the kill lines don't play. You didn't ship them on green stacks. That's okay. This stream was planned like a week ago. I think the lines that kill me this turn involve losing to Daze. So they're going to consider here... I think we have to let this go. Because... Oh, wait. No, we're just dead. I think we're just dead either way. If we play LED, they're going to play LED discard. Yeah, I think we're just dead.
And just hope he doesn't pack the petal because he relies on it.
Yeah. Yeah, if they make a correct pile, we're dead. So, we can daze this now. And if they don't pedal in their pile, that's so bad for us. If we just let this go, they're gonna put a pact in the pile. I think you're supposed to let this go. Yeah, no, we're aware of their line. We're aware of their line. We're wondering if we daze the Oracle and they don't pedal or pact in their pile, we win, but otherwise we lose. So I think you're supposed to let this go and just risk that they messed up. Because if we counter this, we're not guaranteed to win either, or we're not likely to win. So I think I'm just gonna let this go. Hope they messed up. No, they did not mess up. Unfortunate. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate. That scrub was super awkward the whole game. Okay, mirror match. How do you do mirror match? You want all the discard spells, all the fawns, probably?
As I said before, I think we are really favored in the mirror match with playing white because Chant is very, very, very strong against Doomsday.
Get rid of the PTs, you want second Oracle. Get rid of the PTs. Is that correct? I've never seen that.
I think we can get rid of the deep analysis and consider stuff. I'm not.
And
not
the consider
really.
stuff. Yeah, that's fair.
A
Although
couple of
that pile wins really fast, right? With the like how they did. You cut rituals in the mirror, but they have rebs.
I'm still
You
cutting
cut one
a couple of wraiths and a couple of petal in these matchups.
I don't hate the wraith still. Yeah. So you guys chat wants to cut edge before the wraiths. And then yeah, that makes sense actually because life total's not gonna matter.
Yes, it's fine here to cut edge.
And then leave in the dark reds to speed, I guess. Try that. Try that.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Wraith attacking wins 25% of the mirrors. Holy shit. I don't know if I believe that, but that's a lot. That's a good-ish hand. I'm gonna keep that hand. Not the best, but it's fine.
It's a really good one.
It's what good or the audio cutting in and out makes it really hard to communicate. So like I think we're missing a little bit of communication, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's just harder. Okay, they are on red.
In this situation, maybe I would have cycled raids before.
Oh, I. So you're trying to find a dark red? I don't know if I would have jammed turn one though. What do you take here? Just take that brainstorm, or the ponder, preordain, one of the cantrips. We don't really care about the reb.
I am for brainstorm or reb here because the other cantrips are too relevant in my opinion. Maybe brainstorm is the worst thing.
I'm
the best
between
thing.
brainstorm and one of the cantrips. Why is this reb relevant to us if we have chant?
It's not relevant if we have enchant, but maybe we can fight in a wider way if we draw a pitch for force of negation.
Sure.
I don't know if I want to
I kind of just want to take the brainstorm.
The brainstorm is best. Brainstorm is already
Okay.
the best pick.
Take the brainstorm. We don't cycle yet then. You take the ponder and hope they BS lock. Yeah, that's possible. I think they would cast Preordain if we took the ponder though.
I don't. I don't know. I'm always like when I play discard, I would like to keep the advantage by knowing what they have in hand.
Yeah,
So
same
since
with that.
there's just the second Doomsday, they can put back.
Mm-hmm. Just draw dark red deck, make things easy on me. Dark red, chant. Cycle now.
Yeah, cycle.
Dark red. Dark red. Not dark red. Do you cast a chant on their upkeep or not?
No, in upkeep not. No, you just if you keep a chance. Actually, fetch is not a really bad draw because we have to double Orim in our hands, so we can
Yeah.
really use chance after he buys. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a really good position for us with double chance.
My position of casting chant there was I don't want to get thought seized. If I lose my Doomsday, I'm in bad shape. But
If they take Doomsday with the tosses here, we are super fine.
okay. Thought seize. Yeah. Well, they'll take the Doomsday for sure. Mm-hmm. Kind of have to. Yikes. I mean, we can fire a chant in response. And they can't cast the Doomsday this turn. Don't hate that. It's basically 1 mana counter this Dark Red or Time Walk. Do you want to do that, or alternately we can try to hardcast Fawn on a Doomsday?
I will let the Doomsday pass. So I'm not. I
We can.
would fight after they play Doomsday because we are in a good position. I mean, they have to pay respect to our chance. They have to pack discards and stuff. So we are fine. I
So
think.
do you
I
do
will
you,
let.
you're not gonna fight this?
No.
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 Okay. Interesting take. I think I would be tempted to either chant in response to Dark Red or just hardcast Fawn on this Doomsday, but then I guess I'd lose if they killed me this turn. Like if they dazed and killed me, that would be really bad.
If you are cast fun, they days you that
Yeah, that's
probably.
what I was worried about. Yeah.
I will even fetch my upkeep for Tundra with the Delta.
In upkeep, sure.
Because even if we draw brainstorm, we would keep it as a pitch for force of negation. So
Sure.
there's no point in keeping the fetch.
Mm-hmm. So their pile has to be pretty slow, right?
Yes, they are forced to a slow pile. They have no other chance.
Mm-hmm. They probably drew days.
So
Lose
since
Tide
they are
then.
since
Well,
they are forced,
so Lord Darku, if I fawned the Doomsday, I'd probably lose the game. If I hardcast Fawn, if I chanted in response to Dark Red, it buys at least a turn. Whereas this, I might lose post Doomsday, but I might also win. We don't know. It's probably gonna depend what we draw and how they build the pile. Okay, any Doomsday experts want to figure out what the hell their pile is? It's got Oracle in it, I'm gonna guess.
they
Uh,
could as- they maybe are building a pile with a couple of cyclones and cycling on the top because maybe they uh, want
this is odd.
to call
They have 4 discard spells revealed here, which means they may only have up to 1 in their pile, and they have 3 Wraith exiled, so they might have a Wraith or an Edge or 2 in their pile. And the force count is the Cavern's not in the pile, which is interesting. Good to know about. What else do we need to know from the force wells? 2 forces here, 3 force, 4 force. 2 exiled dazes, not sure if they boarded. Yeah, there's only 2 dazes, so their pile might have dazes in it. Their pile might have fawns or fawns in hand. That's interesting. Keep that to the side. Thoughtseize. There's two Thoughtseize, two duress exiled. There's ugly art Thoughtseize and some duresses. Yeah, we're both probably renting. I think both of us are renting cards, so we've all got this mismatched nonsense. How do they want to win then? Well, they're gonna Oracle us. They have Oracle in their pile and some other cards, but I don't really know.
If they pile dead, we are in the best position possible with the chancing, probably.
You want a Tundra here. Okay,
Yes.
That's not bad. That's actually quite not a bad draw. So what the hell is their pile? They don't have forces in their pile, so like now I can hardcast a Fawn if I need to. Okay, they're passing. Brainstorm's not bad. Brainstorm's actually really not bad. There's no reason to fire that, right?
No. If they plan to cast Oracle, you can even fight by playing or enchant in response of the Oracle to prevent them to counter the force back.
Do you Brainstorm EOT or you just take a draw? You just take a draw.
Brainstorm EOT. Brainstorm EOT.
Yes? Okay. What are we trying to find?
This card would be Super Take.
Okay, we don't need that many chants. I mean, we can start casting chants in there. Like, we just cast 1 chant in their upkeep now. Probably. Because we've got infinite chants. I don't think they're
we just won.
We literally have chants forever. Yeah, they don't have Cavern in pile. Yeah, we just spam chants? Yeah, this is way too funny. I guess I technically tap that one first. Okay, chant you. Chant you until they draw dead. This is way too good. If they counter, we just Fawn. Pitch Fawn? Or no, we don't do that. We force pitch. We just, I don't know. We figure it out.
Maybe we could wait him to fetch here.
You would have waited 1 more turn? Ooh, I do not want to wait 1 more turn. I don't want to lose this force fight. I guess we can't lose the force fight. They have all their forces exiled. Yeah, maybe waiting 1 more turn is fine. But how do we deck? We literally can't lose this game, right? They take a draw, they go to 2. Lol, that's beautiful. Yeah. I don't think we can literally lose this game unless their hand is nuts. Okay, so they can't do anything. Cool. Then we chant them again next turn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is so cruel. This is way too cruel. They have to fight this one or the next one, maybe? They know about 2 of them. They don't know about the other 2. Okay, you go away. You go away. That's beautiful. Yeah, okay. Okay, they have 1 card in deck. I think they're dead. We don't know this draw this turn. That's also fine. That's actually quite fine. I like that one. It's a force pitch. Okay, opponent, how do you feel about the 3rd chant? Oh, this is way too good. This is way too good. I hope they let us play all 4 before conceding. Just force this, pitch a daze.
Pitch force.
Pitch force? Oh, oops. Oh, the force is less good than daze. So sorry, opponent. Oh, this game's too good. Drawing all 4/4 chants in the mirror. You dead? Chant again. Wait, no, they're dead. They just draw and die, right? Oh. Oh, they're gonna kill themselves. Cool. Okay, sure. Oh, you wanted to chant again just to, like, Here, I'll reveal hand. I'll reveal hand. Their buddy is mine. It's fine. That's normally rude. Don't do that on Magic Online, but, like, they're friendly with me, so it's fine. That was way too good. Okay, any other changes here? Day's a little worse on the draw. So what was their pile? Their pile was packed 1 to 2, 0 to 2 days, Oracle, maybe some lands. I don't know.
Still, I would be maybe interested in swapping a couple of days with bringing back a couple of personal tutors. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think days is that
As
effective.
good as forcing there, right? I'm not sure. Yeah. Both is very troll. I don't know. You want your chance to resolve there? I don't really know. Let's see. So, you want PTs back for Dazes? I really don't know how good that is. Days on the draw is awkward, but it's still fine, I think. Any other Doomsday players have opinions on that? If we're supposed to cut Dazes on the draw? I think you're not supposed to. This is probably fine, right?
I don't know. I feel kind of in the position I want my opponent to resolve Doomsday. With chance. I don't know. I feel this way. So it's fine. Probably my take is
Yeah, but
incorrect.
even I like fighting with these even after they've Doomsdayed, right? It's still fine.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
Doomsday
So
first so we can draw 4 chance.
it's totally fine.
Okay, well we'll just try this. I don't know how I feel about. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think PT's that good in the mirror though. I think you keep this.
Okay.
Do you keep this?
I keep this.
Okay, cool. This is a keep. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, this hand's decent. It doesn't really have a winning plan, but it has a not losing plan, so that's good. Duress? Yeah, that's fine. What do they even take here? You take Brainstorm, probably?
Yes, the most important thing you could take is reaction. Or maybe he
Don't
just
win here, you not
needs
lose
to.
it. They either take Brainstorm or Chant, probably. Take the Brainstorm. Seems probably correct. Okay. Play a land. And probably a Petal as well. You don't cycle, you just wait, right? Do you cycle here or not?
I would maybe cycle here.
Yeah, that's fair, just to see what we get. It could be fine to cantrip. That's not the greatest, but sure. We have a clock. We have assembled a clock. I mean, we can pitch that. We have a second Oracle now. Yeah, we can pitch this. Not ideal, but you can. Ponder's fine. So is the Doomsday mirror just about letting your opponent resolve the Doomsday and trying to win? I guess they use resources to resolve the Doomsday, so even if they get to tutor 5 cards, it's still fine when you have lots of more resources. Chose not to shuffle. I'm surprised they would tap the island, or not the Volk.
You see.
But I guess they want to hold up a blast. This probably means they have a blast. Force. Play land.
I would maybe in this position play by playing two oracles. I will probably flash both and cast the oracle.
Really?
Yes.
Just a scry? Really?
You can fetch for Tundra and see.
I'm not
I
sure
mean,
I
I
like
would.
that this turn, but
Okay,
maybe
so
next turn. Just because I don't want to get dazed, basically, on the Orm's Chant if we have to do that at some point.
oh,
It's a
okay.
clock.
Yes,
I
good
kind of
point.
want to do it next turn is the thing. Like, I'm fine with doing it more fine doing it next turn than this turn. It's a very slow clock. It is a clock, though, but it's very, very slow.
And I mean, if Oracle takes Aeroblast, it's perfect. It's
Yeah, I
where
don't
we
think
want.
that's likely to happen. You'd rather pitch it? Yeah, I'd kind of rather pitch it, too. Okay, now we don't have to cast it. That's good. So, fetch, C and cast Ponder.
Yes, Ponder as a priority over Oracle.
I think they'll counter this. I think they'll rep this. They'd be fine with that opponent. No, they didn't rev it. I think I'm still fine with taking these cards, honestly. I think just take the force this turn.
Yes, yes. You can. You have to take every enchant you can.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Just need one more mana for that Wraith. I think I'm fine with just sitting here and hoping they try to cast a Doomsday. Like, just winning the post-Doomsday game again.
You can actually sit here until you have a perfect hand to close your set.
Mm-hmm. I think I just let the Doomsday resolve if they cast it here.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You have to chance to process with the pieces. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a one position.
We're just gonna chill, opponent. What do they know about from my hand? They know about nothing. They know about the Fawn and the Chant. That's all they know. Are they casting a Wraith? That's bad for us. That's gotta go. Counter this? Pitched Oracle, probably?
Here, maybe you have to chant first.
Oh, you're that scared of it not... You're that scared of it resolving that you chant first?
I
I don't...
am that scared of it resolving because we are playing another kind of game.
Okay.
This will put 5 turn slot for us. We are not going anywhere.
And then pitch the Oracle? Pitch
Yes,
Oracle?
maybe. Yes, yes, yes.
That's terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that we have to do this, but yeah. So now we draw our chant. I don't think we want to draw the Wraith after that. I don't know.
Yes, you have to fetch up the rate after this.
Yeah, we don't want the Wraith. What is this? Not Doomsday. We could counter it. Could also let it resolve.
He could make a pile maybe with some raids, some doomsday rituals to actually cast them.
I think I want to
I
counter this, but I think I want to just counter it with just the Fawn, like hard cast the Fawn. If they counter back, I think I'm fine with that. Is that crazy?
Yes, you can do this. You can do this. You can request fun.
Like, this could lead to losing the game, but I also don't really want to use Chant and Fawn to get this. Or, like, 3 cards. 2 or 3 cards. They packed it? Holy shit. Well, that's aggressive.
It's fine for us. They are going into an elite fight.
So now we just win. We let that go and then we chant in response.
I don't know because if they have a dark cripple, they can actually pay for pack.
I guess. Don't chant now, just wait till they LED. They have to LED? Yeah, they probably have to LED. I guess they could Dark Red and upkeep to pay for it, but like... Well, we're gonna find out what their pile is. I think this is gonna be a LED pile that we do get them with the chant. There'll be opportunity. I think this is either a Brainstorm or a Consider pile. With that LED. Holy, that was like best case scenario for us, I think. Unless they do have the Dark Red in hand. Alright, moment of truth. What do they have in hand? 1, 2. They have 2 Dark Rituals somewhere. They could be in Sideward too, though. No, wait, there's 3 Dark Rituals. Do they have 1 in hand? They might have a Dark Red in hand. They have a Dark Red in hand. Well, that's shitty for us. Gotta find a blue card now to counter that. Duress. Ha! That's not bad. I'll take that one. We need to counter the Writ. Yeah. Or Duress the Writ. Don't have 2 in hand, please. Do not have 2 in hand, please. Come on. GG's. GG's. Yeah, they had the Dark Writ. Okay, so we take the Dark Writ. Yeah. Okay. They had 3 Writs exiled? Oh, they did. I didn't see the 3rd one. Or I guess maybe I did, but like I wasn't thinking about it. Well, that was something. To be honest, I did not think we were gonna win that game when they cast after they cast the Street Wraith. So this is Painter. My opponent's 4-0. We're 3-0. We're 3-0. They're 4-0. They're on Painter, and we're gonna keep this hand.
We are on fire tonight.
We're what? We're just jamming,
We are on
right?
fire. Yes, jam. Maybe. Yes, jam.
Do you want to fetch first or not? So, but to clarify, this is mono red Painter for sure. It's red white or mono red Painter.
So
how do you want to play this?
You play this by playing the Underground Sea without fetching.
Okay.
Then Dark Ritual into Doomsday, making sure you put a blue piece for force in the top position.
Oh,
so
right, because we have the Cycler, right? Yeah, that does make sense. Expand. Okay, so we want Oracle in the pile. We need a blue pitch, which could be a Daze, or probably a Daze is fine.
A Daze is fine. You can just go Daze, another Street Rate, and Oracle, and that could be enough. Because the best he can do is to be open with a red for a Pyroblast, but...
well, they do play... They do play, Spirit Guides, right? Sometimes? They have 3 Spirit Guides in their list, so they could technically have 2 blue blasts. Or two red blasts.
Oh, yes, that's interesting. I wasn't thinking about this because I really...
Here. I'll give you a list.
If maybe you can just put on the top Brainstorm as an emergency pitch, and in second position Orim Chant, so you can eventually play Orim
or something. A pedal and then a...
No, Orim,
yeah,
Brainstorm, Orim, and LED.
Ooh, I don't know if I want an LED pile. That seems really risky. Versus this deck, I don't really want an LED pile.
You can still use Chant to...
Oh, we can chant into the LED pile?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably chant into an LED pile. because I don't feel they have.
They don't do shit. I'm worried about two blasts. That's what I'm worried about. But yeah, on turn
But see,
one.
see, if you are on a chance, you go over to
Sure. So
blast.
what
So,
does our last card need to be then? We have LED, Oracle, Brainstorm,
cycler.
Chant,
You need a cycler.
Cycler. Okay.
Let me check the file, but I think we are fine. We want brainstorm in the top or him just below. So the bottom card could be
Wraith probably? Or yeah, it's not Wraith. No, we need Wraith higher. It's Oracle on the bottom, right?
just put LED in the bot.
LED bottom. Oh, because we're. Oh, I guess if we're not brainstorming, this is also interesting to me. LED on the bottom.
LED in the
Figured
bottom,
LED
then
bottom.
Wraith.
Oracle.
Yes, Wraith, Oracle,
Yeah, like that. Sure.
and Chant, and brainstorm in the top.
Mm-hmm. Chant takes care of the blasts, yeah.
Yes, this is a very good spot.
This matchup's interesting as heck. The grindstone matchup. They just went that go. Okay. So now I think we just. Oh, can we just win here now?
Yeah,
Can
you
we
just
cycle?
win now.
Just
Yes,
cycle
yes.
now, right?
Cycle Wraith,
Yeah, then cast the chant.
or him to the Thunder.
Yeah, and then brainstorm.
Yes.
And then we draw our deck with brainstorm. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. We didn't have to cast a force. That's the good news. They are fetching. Are they bolting me in the face? Actually, maybe I should have put an edge instead of a wraith. This looks like bolt in the face. Yeah, okay. Don't have another bolt in the face. That would hurt a lot. So now we put back these and the Oracle. I guess it doesn't really... The Oracle.
Yes, it's fine. Oracle on the top.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully I did that right. Please say I did that right. Thank you. Thank you, deck. Chant good. Chant is good against blasts. Yeah. Alright. Hello. 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 This is when Painter players tilt at you when you bring an Emrakul versus them. It's way too funny. You don't hate the second Oracle as well. I don't know. How are you boarding? I want these cards and I don't hate the Fawns. And I think the Chain Weaver is probably worth it too. What are you thinking? You don't think you want the discard on the draw? I want the discard more than Daze. kl0g, can you help here?
Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah, I can
so
hear you.
I maybe would.
Emrakul package is not good. I disagree. I think they play a card called Grindstone that I don't really want to get grinded out by. Both once you're in the pile and both before you're in the pile. I just think it's an extra protection that you can have. It's just pretty free to play against them.
I still think we don't want for chance.
You lose to Grindstone anyway? No, you don't. You don't want 4 chance?
Maybe I don't want for chance in this matchup.
Just because of what? Because their spells are rebs, not forces, I guess, yeah.
Yes, exactly for.
We don't lose to Grindstone anyway, if we have Emrakul in the pile. You basically wouldn't put the Emrakul under the shell dock, you just put it in the pile.
69. I can't really read the number of the cards. 69.
No, I'm debating all these cards. These are the cards I'm debating. I'm thinking about cutting Daze and Chance and 2 Chance. I think cutting consider pile is reasonable too. I don't think these are needed.
Yes, cut consider and deep analysis is not a package we can
Do you want
afford
to
in
cut
this way.
one days or one wraith or something? How do you attack and win? We're not attacking and winning. We just want to put this into the pile as extra protection. We would attack. We would play. We would play a chant pile with Oracle. Is how we would do that. It has nothing to do with the attacking and win with Emrakul. It's more I just want the Emrakul in the deck, and it's pretty free to have this once you're doing that. I've done it against painted players to the point that they start swearing at me in the chat. It's pretty funny. Okay, we can cut like a petal or a wraith. We have 16 seconds.
I would
Probably a wraith.
Wraith maybe they are on pitting needle. It could be
Yeah, sure.
still.
Their sideboard has basically nothing for us. 2 Magus to the Moon. 4 main deck Blood Moon. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Interesting. This hand's fine. It's a little slow. Thoughts on this hand?
I would take it 100%.
You'd keep it?
I keep it.
Okay, that's fair. It's got the Doomsday card. Shelldock Go, maybe? We could play Shelldock. I don't know if I would, but...
If you play Shell, will be stay behind in casting Doomsday if you don't draw right. So you
oh, that's a good point. Yeah, don't play Shelldock because of the Doomsday card. That's a good point. Just see is probably fine. Ancient Tomb, are we... Oh, geez, we're getting Blood Moon on turn 1. Help. Help! Get me out of here. Are we just dead?
Try right. Yes, we are dead.
We can pedal our way out of this, I guess. Technically. Not really. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. I don't know. I kind of want to play out for info at this point. Painter. They turn one moon to us. That's so sad.
The thing here is to draw right and petal, then pile with that.
Can we just concede?
I think you can just concede.
Okay, cool. Let's cast a turn 1 Doomsday against them. Let's cast a turn 1 Doomsday against them. I think I want Days more on the play, a little bit more.
Yes, I think.
And then...
Do we really want chance in this position?
I think 1 is fine for the pile.
1 is fine for the pile, but not maybe is not.
We might not need Shelldock, but just keep Emrakul in. Like we might, we might not need the Shelldock, but just keep the Emrakul for free.
It could be a thing.
It's interesting. I kind of like this somewhere in the pile just as extra protection. We can cut like a Wraith or something. We probably don't need that many. We might not need 4 days either. Do we really need discard spells that badly?
I think here, if he's playing Blood Moons, this
discard's still good. What if we take out all the chance because we have the discard spells?
Go, remove the chance. It's not relevant in this matchup. 1 for pike would be a thing, but you are fine
with you want 1 or 0?
0.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave in the Emrakul, but it's like, I don't know, it's like boarding for mail, I don't know. Mull that, I think, right? Just mull this, right?
Yes.
That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so bottom the Oracle, probably. Probably Oracle, yeah. Did we bring in the second Oracle or not? We did not. So bottom the Oracle then. And just Thoughtseize them. Yeah, but we have discard spells for the Rebs. I don't think it's that concerning. I also don't think Pact is that good against Reb. Get Thoughtseized opponent. Hopefully we just draw a mana source to cast the Doomsday. They played Blood Moon in their Sega deck. Holy shit. What the fuck is with that? What do you even take? Just take the Blast? I guess we could take Welder. We could always Thoughtseize Blast.
Yes. Maybe.
Although, well, hold up. Welder does nothing if we just take the Blast. So my worry is if we miss a mana source, and then they go Painter into Blast or something. I don't know. I kind of want to just take the Blast. I don't think that Welder does a whole ton. What do you think?
Yes, take the Blast. The Blast.
Okay. Do not kill me, opponent. By that I mean do not top deck like Blood Moon or something. Actually, Blood Moon would be fine. I can't cast it this turn. Maybe I was supposed to play out the mana there. I'm a little confused why they kept that, but sure. Seems if their deck is capable of Blood Mooning on turn 1, they should be mulling more aggressively than that. Watch the audio, it's really choppy there. Saiga, sure. Saiga in the Blood Moon deck. Not sure how I feel about that. Ugh. That hurts. That's hurtful. I guess I just Thoughtseize. Okay. Awkward. So now they start to use Sega tokens. Yeah, we might lose this game. We, in fact, probably do lose this game, but they're just gonna Sidio Traders and start making dudes. It's pretty awkward. Missing land source was real bad there. Actually, I thought of something that we could have done last turn. We could have dazed our own LED. To cast... Yeah, I just realized that we should have just dazed our LED and cast the Doomsday there. That was a pretty poor decision of mine. Or I didn't see it till afterward. So we just Doomsday now. We're not dead, are we? We know their full hand. Take 1 damage, take 2 damage. Should be fine. How do you... We kind of want to build this pile so we don't die all too fast. Notably, they are getting a grindstone here, so we want the Emrakul in the pile. Or we want to build the pile so the grindstone doesn't mill us, but I think we still want the Emrakul in case they do something annoying to us. Yeah, that was really bad to not Doomsday the second turn. I didn't think about that.
We want maybe a Force of Will in the top of this.
If we can afford it, force into the pile and still
they can see.
I'm not really worried about countering anything per se. I'm more worried that they're gonna make a token end of turn, so they have a 1/1. Then they're gonna untap, let the trigger go, find a grindstone. That's what I'm worried about, and just try to mill us. That's what I'm concerned about here.
So you can just put maybe Edge right on the top, Oracle Emrakul in the bottom, and in fourth position, a discard spell.
Discard spell? How much mana do I have? A lot with the LED, I guess. So we want a
Or maybe
discard spell.
a course instead of the discard spell. Maybe it's better since we have just 2 lands.
Why have force? Or you want lands in this pile?
We have 2, and I think we are fine. Let me check.
I think this is fine, right? I'm not sure how useful this force is, but
What's the first card? I can see the first card.
I'm thinking about doing Brainstorm, Duress, Emrakul, Force, Oracle, not in that order.
I'd rather swap the Brainstorm and the Duress with a couple of cantrips, because if you have Edge and Wraith, and they you are still on the
So you don't
drawing.
want the Brainstorm, you want to draw, because we have the LED, you want
I don't want. I'm not gonna
Wraith.
plan to use the LED. It's fine.
Do you want the Force as well, or you don't want the... You're not using the LED? I think we need to use the LED because of how fast they're going to kill me with the Sega token. Like, the Sega's going to be a 2-2 next turn, right?
You are still going to win the next turn if they made the two things, because you can go
No,
double side.
They're not going to make 2 things. They're going to make 1 thing end of turn. They're going to untap, tap the Sega, get a Grindstone, and put the Grindstone, so the token's going to be a 2-2, and then they're going to mill me with Grindstone as well.
Yeah, they mill you 2 cards, and you draw Oracle, you play Oracle, and you are covered by this.
Just cycle into Oracle. So we can just cycle her into Oracle. Okay, so then we do need the Force or not? Let's just take the Force.
Edge, the pile will be, in my opinion, Edge, Bright, Oracle, Force, and maybe Emrakul in the bottom.
Yeah, you want Emrakul and then Force and no Duress. Okay, sure. That's fine. So Emrakul on the bottom. Emrakul on the bottom. And then we draw the Oracle.
Then Force of Will.
So click Forcible.
Force of Will, Oracle, and the Cycles.
Oh. Interesting.
You have both the option to go through LED, or by just paying 2 and covered by days against Pyro Blast.
Sure, that makes sense. Notably, if they want to do the Grindstone thing here, they have to use... Actually, they don't... They could have technically drawn a Blast, yeah. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, they're gonna grab the Grindstone card. That's what we're doing. So do they activate now? They do, that's fine. It does shuffle our pile, right? That thing becomes a 3-3. That's not... The life total shouldn't be... we could lose this game. For sure. Depends when they activate that thing. I guess that they didn't activate now, we're fine. Because... should be fine now. So now we have to go, right? I have to go now, right? Actually, that Emrakul might just lose me the game by putting that in the pile, because now they can shuffle my graveyard. Shit. Well, that's my fault. We have to go now, right? We're just dead if we don't. Yes, I think so. Shit, I think putting that Emrakul in the pile was actually really bad. But also, I think putting Brainstorm on top of the deck would have been much better here. But anyway, I have to do this now. They're just dead on board in multiple different ways. They mill now, we're actually not fucked 100%. I should have played the LED though. Can you just mill now, opponent? They have to take a 50-50 gamble. I think we do too. Like, I think we're just dead. It's the problem. I don't know if we can win this game is the problem. I think I should have played this LED first of all. I think I should have played the LED, because if they're gonna do it now... Yeah, it was bad to not play the LED, because we could have sacked in response to the mill, and then tried to win from there. Huh. Yeah, this matchup's really interesting, and the biggest fuck up of this game was not casting Doomsday on turn 2. I think we had 100% to win if we cast Doomsday there. Okay, so you... Oh, does the Emrakul not get milled? Oh shit, that was fucking stupid of me. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, yeah, Double Thus is definitely better than Oracle. Yeah, that was really my fault. There was two things that we did badly there. One, we didn't cast the Doomsday on turn 2, off the days on the LED. And the other thing we did bad was putting Emrakul in the pile. It did not work. It did not work. It was not helpful, specifically. I think putting the LED... I think my fault putting the Emrakul in the pile was bad. But
Maybe
also,
I did.
I think not putting Brainstorm in that pile was also not great. Like, I don't think the Cycler, the Street Wraith made sense. I don't think the... Like, I think that pile wanted to just be a Brainstorm LED pile. Because I don't think I would really care about losing to a Reb if they had a 1 Reb, whatever. I don't know.
There could have been another option, because you could have maybe piled in the top to...
This is Dredge, Reanimator, one of those decks. Would probably lose game 1 regardless of what we keep. I mean, this hand's great. We're going to keep this hand. But late lines... that Emrakul was really awkward. I think putting Emrakul in the pile was a mistake. Preordained Cyclers and Emrakul in the middle. At 5, you're guaranteed to cast Oracle no matter how they choose to mill. Interesting. Well, this is Dredge. Do you counter the LED? Kind of want to counter the LED. Do you want to counter the LED? I kind of want to counter the LED. Pitch Ponder.
Yes.
Don't kill me. No Cabal therapy. Looting, thank you. Okay, 2 thugs. Now we can just slam the Doomsday. Alright, we don't really have to worry about anything to this Dredge. So how do you want to build this pile? Probably a LED Brainstorm pile. Consider maybe even. I'm gonna pull out some cards. What do you want to do? Just make a Brainstorm pile?
You can, yeah, you can play whatever you want. There's no really no interaction. You know, go for Brainstorm pile is fine.
So we don't need Consider Deep Analysis then. I guess we should make the top card another Brainstorm in case they therapy Brainstorm here.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, how does the pile look then? You want
Brainstorm, count, cycling, and Oracle, and whatever you want at the bottom.
Do you need a pedal, or do you sorry? What is? Let me clarify things. I'm not very good at Doomsday piles. What does the pile have to look like? It has to look like Brainstorm, Oracle, LED.
The pile is Brainstorm.
Consider TO. Oh, you do want the Consider pile as well. Consider. Oh, no deep analysis though. Just Consider. Okay, sure, that's fine. That's enough mana. Yeah. Okay.
I guess you need. I guess you need a petal instead of the Brainstorm to build Consider pile.
We're not going to do a Consider pile though. We're just using Consider as an extra empty card.
Okay.
Thing. So we want the Brainstorm on top, so Oracle. So Consider on the bottom. Oh god, I hate piles. This all confuses me when I'm looking online instead of looking at a paper deck. I don't know. Even though I've never really played Doomsday in Pile, I think it would be in paper. I think it would be easier for me than playing online with this deck. I don't know. So how does this pile work? We want the brainstorm on top of our deck in case they get rid of
Brainstorm
this.
needs you to draw LED, right, and consider. So I think Oracle should be in the bottom.
Oracle on bottom of the pile, and then these three in any order, and then brainstorm. You already wrote the pile? Yeah, I know. Oh, you're in order of that. Oh, so that's the Oracle on bottom. Consider next. And then these three in any order. No, brainstorm has to be on the top. Ugh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, this is fine. Don't kill me, opponent, and don't X on my land either. Don't Ashen Rider my land. I would be sad. Breakthrough. Sure. Going off as Dredge does, but doesn't actually accomplish a whole ton, so... Like, they're gonna go off here and they're still gonna lose. Probably. Okay, so you get to strip... Ooh, actually, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, if they name correctly with the first one, then they get to strip my entire hand, and then we can't brainstorm. They have two more, right? Or just one more? They named Thassa's Oracle. That's a good try. They actually only have one more. So we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. So they're gonna name the brainstorm now. And then we're fine. Yeah, okay. I would like to cast my brainstorm card. So put back that and consider. Right? Yes.
Yes, you need to draw consider out of the country.
Okay, and then I need to put that in the graveyard, yes. And then draw. Ah, we emptied our deck. Cool. Leyline of the Void, hello. Leyline of the Void. What does the opponent's deck do after they get leylined? How many answers to ley? Like, I mean, they don't have Force of Vigor is a big problem for them, so they have Ray of Revelation, Nature's Claim, Chain of Reaper. They have like 6 answers for this leyline card. I mean, we're just gonna bring in all this stuff, and they're not gonna enjoy themselves as much. We could bring in Chain. I don't think it's worth it. Do you want second Oracle or not? Fawns too? Yeah, you want Fawns.
We don't want second Oracle idea.
You don't want the what?
I hear the second Oracle, but
You don't want it? I don't hate it. Just as an extra... I don't think we need this card. I don't hate it just as a pitch. I don't want this chant card. We don't need consider either, right? You can get rid of consider, yeah. Every time you get Fawns, yeah, but we're not bringing in 4 Fawn. This build only has 2. But I don't hate bringing it in anyway, just to increase blue card count, but I don't really know what I would trim. I don't really want to trim a Daze, right? I don't want to trim a Petal. I guess I can trim a Wraith is probably fine. If you want to do that. Yeah, straight Wraith. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, straight Wraith's not a blue card, so...
Yeah, but why are we playing second Oracle, but we cut personal tutors?
Because I think PT is worse than Oracle. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a good point. But I think you mull this. Like, I just want to find a leyline and push it in their face and say hi. Like, I don't think this beats Dredge. Can we find a leyline, please? Deck. They've mulled a 5. We have found a 5 with a force and a leyline. They're dead. They are dead. Okay, that can go, and just keep the lands, I think. Okay, good luck. Good luck, have fun. Oh, they're gonna name Force. That's so sad. Sure. They named Doomsday. That's not Force. You didn't name Force. The LED's fine. I'm surprised they didn't name Force. Duress is also good. I probably should have actually led on the other one, but that's fine. Okay. I should have led on the play the land. The sea, I think, is technically better. Can they win the game anymore? No. They boarded out DA. I don't know what DA is. Oh, deep analysis. Yeah, guys, we're using all these short forms to someone who isn't a Doomsday player. Keep that in mind. Like, I play Doomsday, but not very much, so that card is not a concern, right? It has to, you have to have 7 more. They're never gonna get to 7 more. Cool. Talking to Bacon? That's fair. Is there a reason to cast this Brainstorm? Not really. I don't really want to cast this Brainstorm yet. We have time. What are you doing? No. Nice try. It's like the military, and then you have all these short forms. Yeah, okay. Good to know. I actually should have fetched previously. This is bad. I should have fetched while I knew they had no card in hand that could kill my ley line, basically. I'm just casting Ponder here. Fawn. I don't really know if I want those. The Fawn's fine, but I'm thinking they're going to cast their instance on my turn. I think I'm supposed to shuffle this, actually. Do you want these or not?
I would.
I think I'm supposed to shuffle. And take Negation Ponder. Yeah, but what does the Negation really do? Like, they're gonna cast their spells on my turn, right? They cast a claim on my turn. I guess it stops them if they're gonna cast another spell.
But maybe they are using something like looting or stuff to find other.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna counter. I don't think I'm gonna counter looting is the thing.
I agree with Emidlin. Drawing force
Sure.
plus Ponder is fine.
Sure, that's fine. That's reasonable. I'm gonna shuffle those ones. Well, we have Doomsday mana. LED. Okay. What is this? Breakthrough X1. Draw 4 cards, then discard the rest. So they're gonna keep 1 card in hand. I think this is fine. I mean, alternately we could daze and then they have to pay. Like we could hardcast at daze. I don't think that's worth it though. If they pay, then they keep 1 regardless. No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You discard a bunch of cards. They discarded a bunch of cards that aren't. So they may have a removal spell now, they may not. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, how do we want to do this? We want the Oracle card. Maybe even 2 Oracles. Probably just 1 Oracle. We have Brainstorm in hand already. We might have to pitch it. I mean, our pile can be like slow as hell. We don't really care. We have all the time in the world.
You can. I think you can easily win next turn.
I like Emlen's pile, which is just 3 Cyclers, 2 Oracles.
Why aren't we doing like Duress, for example, then LED cycling Oracle? So I let pile covered by Duress.
I guess you could do that too. Just put a Duress. We don't need to. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Like, do you actually need to? And I don't think you do. Like, I think the pile can literally just be 3 Cyclers, 2 of these. Cycle 3 times, cast an Oracle. Yeah, and then just cast an Oracle the next turn. Like, I think that's just easier.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, how are they actually going to win this game from 2 cards? Yeah, they did board a Nature's Claim, aware. They probably boarded in a lot of things. I'm going to fawn that. I don't know why I pitched Daze. I should have pitched Brainstorm. Should have just pitched Brainstorm. That's fine. Yeah, you wouldn't pitch Daze. I messed up. I misclicked. I mean, we can Brainstorm and win this turn. Or you just want to jam one Oracle. That's reasonable too. Is if we just jam an Oracle. Okay, we won. Cool. All right, so that league was a 3-1 or a 4-1, which is nice. The loss was probably my fault. I think the Emrakul. I think now that I'm thinking about it, putting Emrakul in that pile was really bad, and also just the way we built that played that pile was not great. But that's partially my fault. The other big mistake that I don't know if you saw it or not, but I caught it after I passed the turn, is we should have just dazed the LED and cast the Doomsday, because I don't think we had any chance of losing that game if that happened. If we just cast the Doomsday turn earlier, but that's my fault for not catching that. Otherwise, this list felt really good. The ley lines came in handy for the sideboard. We ran into Dredge and Oops, and stole both those matchups 2-0. Oh wait, where is my screen going? Yeah, I don't know. Any other comments, kl0g?
No, not particular comments. I agree on your comments. So the thing is, maybe the painter matchup could have been
Yeah,
played.
Orm preferred well. GG Pingu. Yeah, we did not play it. There was multiple mistakes I made or didn't catch in time with the painter matchup. One was the piling, and the other was not casting the Doomsday on turn 2, when we could have just dazed our LED because it wasn't really doing anything, and the Daze wasn't really doing anything anyway either because of their hand. So yeah, I think there was a few mistakes happened in there, but otherwise it felt pretty good. I'm not entirely sure if I like the 4 discard spells in the sideboard still, and no Cavern. I know you wanted to switch the ley lines out for it. Like we discussed this before the stream, you wanted 2 more fawns for Cavern, Prismatic Ending, and you wanted to cut the. Oh wait, did you? You said cut the ley lines. I wanted to cut the discard spells, but you played Chant, Reb, and ley line. Yeah, I like ley lines in leagues right now. I think they're really quite necessary. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a correct call for a good meta, but for a league meta, I think ley lines are great. I've been trying to, for decks I do put into, especially blue force decks, decks I put into leagues with, I will play ley lines in my sideboard because I'm yeah, I don't want to mess around with this triple reanimator meta. I've been running into reanimator so much, and it's just annoying to lose to. And you're playing a good deck, and yeah. Decks, you sent me your list. Yeah, 2 Worms Chant. I like the 4 Worms Chant still in the main deck. But I don't. I know you're on 4 color. I don't love 4 color, but I think this list should have Cavern in the sideboard though, and probably an ending or something.
I totally agree on Cavern. So in paper events, I'm going to trim the Leylands and put in the 3rd and the 4th font, and the Cavern and a Prismatic Ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's you can. I guess the way you look at this is this would be a league deck. Again, I don't know if the 4 discard is correct per se, but in a a bigger event, a proper deck, proper meta, you'd want this, but not the 4 ley lines basically. Lee J is playing again. Who's Lee J? I feel like I knew. Pig pass by was. Who's Lee J? one of the Stormboard admins. I don't know who that is. I don't know what a Stormboard is. Do you mean Doomsday or like Storm? Interesting. So you want 2 more forces and probably an ending in the past. We're talking about the past. I don't talk about the past very much. But yeah, no, this list felt quite good. I like it. I still personally am not a comfortable Doomsday pilot, like, by myself. I don't love playing the deck. I get very uncomfortable playing the deck, but it's very well positioned, and I mean, it's very good. I don't know if I would agree it's well positioned, but it's very good. It beats the decks that aren't Delver. And then I want to try this map. I want to try the Esper versus Delver more. I don't know if it changes much. But, yeah. kl0gW. Yeah, I've heard that name before, but not really knowing who it is or what it is. But, anyway, Clog, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna end this video, and post on YouTube afterward. But thank you so much for joining me, and, yeah, it's just
Thank you
appreciate
for.
it.
Thank you. Really, thank
Yeah.
you.
See ya.
See
Alright,
ya. See ya,
chat.
man.
1 second, I'm gonna finish up with chat
Bye,
here.
everyone.
See. Yeah. Alright, Chad. That was a pleasure to have Clog on, even though we had audio issues on his end. I'm going to post this video on YouTube. I'm probably going to get complaints about the audio issues, and I'm going to say there's nothing I could have done about it. We tried to deal with that before the stream, but he's in Italy, I'm in Canada. He doesn't have a proper headset or whatever. So it's difficult. Like, streaming with a guest is difficult. There's always going to be issues that come up, and I just try to ignore it for the most part, because I don't think there's a fix that could have happened sooner. But thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna get this video on YouTube later, and I'll post the link in the Doomsday Discord and maybe on my Twitter. See ya. Bye. How do I get this off?